So I'm going to walk you through just a couple quick things on this assignment 3. So we're going to start by looking at some code in the chapter 1 project in BlueJ. So that should be attached to the bottom of the assignment here. You should be able to download that. If you probably have it already, but if you don't have it already, download it here. Okay, and then we're going to look at this dog year class. So if I open up that project, there are a number of classes. I'm just interested in the dog years class at this point. Now look at this dog years class. So there's a class called dog years. There's a main method. Inside that is a scanner for reading from the keyboard, and then two variables, dog years and human years. They're both integer variables, and I initialize them both to 0. Then we print out something. We say enter the dog years, and we read that in. We use next int to get the next integer from the keyboard and store it into the dog years variable. So this dog years variable is what we declared up here. We initialized it to 0, and now we're setting it to whatever the user enters after this prompt. Then we do some calculation of human years. So this is another of the variables we declared up here. We're now going to initialize it to or calculate something and set that equal to this and store the results in this human years variable. So we're going to take 7 times dog years, take that result and store it in human years. So again, that's my second variable. Now you may need 2 or 3 variables. You'll have to see when you do your project here. Now we print off our results. We use printing off a set of both quotes, text strings and quotes, and then also our variables that we used up here and read in. So we print off this, and then we have a return statement. So I'm going to take this whole thing, I'm going to highlight it all and hit copy. Okay, now we have this option to either calculate the maximum and target heart rates or to a currency converter. So we can do either one of these examples. They're both very similar. So do whatever one sounds more interesting to you, but you only have to do one of them. In both of them, you'll be creating a new class. One was called currency converter and one is called heart rate here. So we would go over to BlueJ. We'd create a new project. I'm sorry, we don't need to create a new project. We just need to create a new class. We're in this project. You can use this same chapter 1 project. So we just want to create a new class. So create a new class. And again, if you're doing the heart rate one, call it heart rate. If you're doing the currency converter, call it that. So whatever one you're doing. And now we're going to take the code from the dog years and copy it all into this heart rate code or currency converter code, whichever one we have. So I'm going to open up that code, highlight everything, and delete it, and then paste in the dog years code. So then just go through, follow this. You're going to have to rename. So where it says dog years now, we want to say either currency converter or heart rate. So you're going to have to go through and follow this, the instructions here. Java requires that the name of your class name up here matches what you say the class is down here. Okay, and then work on some variables. You'll need to declare some variables here and read in some variables and output some variables. Similar here, you'll need some variables for the person's age, maximum heart rate, and target heart rate. Choose good variable names that are meaningful, and then do these calculations. You'll be asking the user to enter some stuff, and then you'll do some calculations, and finally you'll print out the results. Now when you're done, you can submit either, let me get down to the right spot here. You can submit the entire project file if you want to zip up the whole folder and submit it, or the .java file for the class you created. Either one will work in this case.